Hey, this is Web Junior 1977 here. Welcome back to the Oasis. Just wanted to do a video here. Yesterday, which was May 7th. Hold on a second. I'm gonna do something here. What did I just do? Hold on a second. Bear with me here. I want to change something real quick. Alrighty. As I was saying, yesterday, which was May 7th of 2017, I
getting Oasis
went to Maugansville,
of
course, with Trans Aaron 38 and Prime John 1, and also my wife this time, which is really cool. We had a great time. And I just want to show you my pickups. Well, I have Maugansville, obviously, as you can see in the description, Collector's Choice, and I also got some stuff from other places, like thrift stores, stuff like that, and FYE, things like that. I'm going to show the Maugansville stuff first, which I think is the least amount of stuff, actually. First thing I got from Maugansville, first thing I saw was this Star Wars for the NES. Or, yeah, Star Trek for the NES. Yeah, Star Trek for the NES. Excuse me. I don't dislike Star Trek. I mean, I love Star Trek. I don't know if I'm going to like this game or not, but it was only $1, so I figured, what the heck? It's worth $1 just for displaying purposes, you know. So, yeah, that's the first thing I got. Let me put that aside. I have to make room over here so I can. The second thing I got at Maugansville was an SNES game, Arcade's Greatest Hits. I'm not sure how many arcade games it has in it, but I'm sure if you Google it or if you look it up on YouTube, it'll show you. But really cool pickup. I think this was like $3. So again, not a big deal. I can see some of the games like Joust, Rampage, Defender. So Defender 2. So just those games alone were worth $3. So I mean, I'll have to check it out and see how many it has. I got this mostly because I just recently got the Super Advantage controller, which would be great on it. So yeah. All right. I think there's only one more thing I actually got in Maugansville. Or no, there's more stuff. This is game related still, though. I'm going to keep up with the game related. This was $4. Burger Time. I had the game, obviously, so I just figured, what the heck, I'll buy the booklet for it. Pretty fun game, pretty hard game, but yeah. All right, and then I'm going to switch a little. We're going to switch. Kind of switch it up here. This next stuff is going to be Star Wars related. I think the rest of the stuff I got at Maugansville Star Wars related. I got 3 little, I would call them figures, but they're not really figures. They're kind of like statues. There's a Kylo Ren. Got the Kylo Ren one. I got a Stormtrooper with the flame gear, the flamethrower gear. And I got a Captain Phasma. They're really well done, especially the Captain Phasma. They're really well done. I got all 3 of these for like $4, so you can't really go wrong with that. So yeah, there's 3 statues. I want to call them figures, but they're not really figures. They're just basically statues. Okay, now these are figures. I haven't taken them out yet. I paid $2 a piece for them. Here's a Chewbacca with his gun. Which is pretty neat. I paid $2 for that, as you can see. I got a Anakin. I was told this is when he started turning like evil and shit, so I should probably take him out of the packaging so you can see his face, but whatever. But there's an Anakin for $2. And the last one I got, the figure I got was, of course, Darth Vader. I don't actually own a Darth Vader figure. I do now, so it's pretty cool. I own a big statue of Darth Vader and a smaller one, and this is the first figure I actually owned for a while, since I was a kid, of course. But yeah. Alright. And the last item that I got from Maugansville is obviously still Star Wars related, is this Rey and BB-8 Black Series figures. So that's pretty awesome. Still sealed up, brand new. Can't remember how much I paid for it. I just ripped the price tag off and didn't even look at it. Doesn't really matter, but I'm going to check here real fast. $5. I paid $5 for that. That's not bad. You definitely pay more than that in a Walmart or whatever, so really cool. And I'm not really unboxing any because most of the things I can unbox here are going to be unboxed by Trans Aaron 38 anyway. But the things that I did get that he didn't get, I will be doing an unboxing separate video probably of them. So, alright, now, after we left Maugansville, we went to the good old Collector's Choice. You can see the flyer right there. I'll bring it closer for you. You can see the good old Collector's Choice. This place is awesome. If you're in the surrounding area or you're close enough to go to it, I definitely recommend going. He doesn't do a whole lot of advertising. But he has tons of stuff. You will not be disappointed if you go to this place. I'm not sure if it says on here, but it's in Smithsburg. Yeah, right down at the bottom. 22026 Jefferson Boulevard, Smithsburg, Maryland, 21783. Make sure you go check that out because it's a really awesome place, and he doesn't do a whole lot of advertising. But definitely go check this place out. You will not be disappointed. It's got tons of stuff. If you like gaming, figures, baseball cards, Legos, all kinds of good stuff to be had in there. And I'll show you a lot of it right now. The first item, let's see. I'm trying to figure out the first item I actually bought. I think the first items I bought was, the first item I saw that I wanted was, of course, this right here, for obvious reasons. And it is The Legend of Zelda Art and Artifacts. I have the other book over there, the green book, but this in here is much thicker than it. It's like almost twice as thick as it. And as you can see, I got it for $18.99. Focus, there we go. Got it for $18.99. This retails most places, as you can see right here. If it will focus, of course. For $39.99 US. It also, Walmart has a special one right now for $27 something. And I got this one for $19. So, good deal. It's still in its plastic. Still in good shape. Great shape, actually. Alright. The second item I picked up at good old Collector's Choice. I was looking at it for a while. I looked at it like, I'd say probably at least 3 times I've been there, like 3 different occasions I went. And I didn't pick it up, and I was like, I should have picked that up every time I went. And finally I decided today's the day I'm picking it up. So here it is. As you can tell, it's God of War 3. There's the front. There's the back. There's the side, just says God of War 3. Then it's got this right here. Check it out. Freaking awesome. It's a Kratos statue, or Kratos figure, excuse me. It's got the, I'm not exactly sure what these call it, I forget again, but it's the lion's fist you get from Hercules. It's got the blades of Athens. It's got a separate head. This one's like an evil like grimace, and this one's just, you know, kind of like a pissed off look. And it's also got that little armor piece that you get from that 3-headed dog that you deflect stuff. But yeah, I'll definitely be displaying this in the dungeon. Yeah, in the dungeon. I don't know why I always say that. In the Oasis, excuse me. Sorry, Jesse. I'll definitely be displaying this in the Oasis. And speaking of dungeon, though, make sure you go check out the Game Dungeon at Game Dungeon Productions. Kind of jumped the gun, and for some reason, you know, say that, but I don't know. But anyway, this is really all. I actually took this out, as you can see. I actually took the figure out and looked at it, but I haven't taken any of this stuff out yet. But I'm not sure if I'm going to want to display it like that. I'm pretty sure I'm going to want to display it out of the box. I'm going to keep the box, obviously. But yeah, really awesome figure. Really awesome addition to the.
Did you eat your BBS today?
Glad to have it. Like I said, I was going to get it a bunch of times and ended up not getting it. One thing I did forget, Maugansville, was this spaceship. The Star Wars. It's like my Obi-Wan Kenobi one that I had in previous video. It's basically the same ship, but this one's Anakin Skywalker, like evil Anakin, like when he had the like scar across his eye and all that fun stuff. So yeah, but I forgot about that. Sorry. This is from Maugansville as well. I picked this up for like $3, I think. It doesn't have lightsabers or nothing, but my Obi-Wan has 2 lightsabers, so I'm just gonna give, you know, they only ever had 2 lightsabers. Only ever had 1 lightsaber anyway, unless you're General Grievous, of course. But yeah, there's that. And then the last items, I got 7 of them. There were 3 for yeah. What was it? 3 for $4? Or wait a minute. 3 for $5. And then I ended up getting 7 of them. He just said, I'll just sell them to you for $10. First ones are wrestlers. The first one I saw was, of course, good old Andre the Giant. And they're in good shape. This one here is probably the worst shape because it's just a little dirty. Needs cleaned up. Stuff like that. But for the most part, they're in great shape. Andre the Giant. The second one I grabbed was Cactus Jack. They had Mick Foley and Mankind as well, but I didn't need 3 different damn figures, you know, of the same guy. Especially since the Mankind, someone decided they was going to paint his right arm red. So it's kind of... Cactus Jack was always my favorite alter ego anyway. So I picked up Cactus Jack. I'm sorry if you're commenting on my video, but I just want to kind of do this in a live stream. It makes it easier. And if I don't answer comments, then it just makes it easier to do this in a timely fashion. This one's kind of funny looking, but anyway, he's kind of funny looking anyway. Hawkster, the Hawkomania. And this one here actually has, I don't know if the other ones do or not, I don't think they do. This one here actually has separate articulating fingers for some reason. Well, the pointer finger is separate from the other three, and the thumb doesn't move at all for some reason. But anyway, there's Hulk Hogan. Look kind of thin. Doesn't look buff enough, but who cares? It's just a figure. Next one, and the last actual wrestling figure is, of course, The Undertaker. I'm sure they modified his tattoos a little bit so they're not exact, but pretty awesome. And then the other three figures I bought were actually not wrestling figures at all. They were Rocky figures from the movie Rocky. First one is Apollo Creed. Excuse me. First one is Apollo Creed. And you can tell this is like from the third or fourth one where he was on Rocky's side. He was like his manager, kind of helping him out. Because he's got Rocky on the back of his shirt. The second one is Paulie. And it's a pretty good likeness of them too. That's these two at least. The Rocky is, I guess the Rocky is too, but these two more. And this one's got a Paulie on the back for some reason. It doesn't have Rocky, it has Paulie. I don't know why it has his own name on the back, but whatever. It's alright. And then, of course, the third one is Rocky himself. And you can tell, that, again, this one's from the fourth movie because he's got his red, white, and blue trunks on. So, yeah. Hey, yo, Adrian. That was terrible. Anywho, moving on. Alright. And I do believe that was, yes, that is it from the, that is it from the Collector's Choice. The next one is, the next two items are going to be from a local thrift store. And with thanks from Prime John 1, thank you again, buddy, for picking them up for me. It's actually right down there close to where he lives and where I work. The first one is just simply this 3-way splitter HDMI, which is pretty awesome. Second one is this SmackDown ring, brand new, hasn't been put together yet. I'll probably put it together in a later video. This video is going to go long enough, but yeah, as you can see, it's kind of got like a breakaway floor.
I've returned from my
I'll probably
grave.
display it with all the wrestlers I got in it. Thanks again to Mr. Prime John 1. The next two items I got from Mr. Trans Aaron 38. Thank you, buddy. He picked this one up on the internet. It took a while to get there, but it is Sonicron. Basically Soundwave. It's just a third-party kind of, generic Soundwave, but they really did a good job with it. And I actually have already opened this one. There's the back. You can actually cut the these out to make them look like it has cassettes in them. I probably won't do that because I'll probably keep the box. Probably might even keep it in the box. I'm not sure quite yet, but here's it has a flip front. It's magnetized, which is pretty nice. But yeah, here's the I would do an unboxing of this, but Mr. Trans Aaron 38 is definitely going to do one himself, so there's no need. Make sure you check out Trans Aaron 38 to see the unboxing of this. I did actually take him out and check my G1 cassette from the G1 G1 Soundwave, and it does in fact fit in there. So that's pretty cool. It actually fits in there. This guy's a little bit smaller than the original G1 Soundwave, but the opening, where the cassette goes in is identical. It fits in. It's an identical size, so that's pretty awesome. For anybody that wants to buy this figure and wondering if it does fit, it does fit. I can confirm that. Okay. And the last item from Mr. Trans Aaron 38, he went to FYE, picked up Bootios. They make sure you ain't booty. Of course, it has the funny ass
Webster
unicorn with a horn and some sunglasses you can cut out and put on your face.
Peaky.
Yeah, not gonna happen. I may not even open these. I'm not sure. I probably won't. I'll probably just keep them like this and display them in the back. You'll see them on my videos, I'm sure. But yeah, thanks again, Mr. Trans Aaron 38. And my last item, or not my last item, my next item,
It's noble.
I got from my sister. I don't know if she'll be watching or not, but it's a t-shirt of Doctor Strange. It's pretty neat. I'll probably give this to my good buddy Joe. I'm sorry if you're watching, because I want it to be a surprise, but or if you will watch, but I'll probably give this to my good friend Joe. He loves Marvel stuff, and he definitely loves Doctor Strange, so I'll probably give this to
Noble is
him.
back.
And the last item that I have before I jump off here, my wife went to a thrift store. It's not too far away, about an hour away. She picked this up. It takes a light bulb. You can't read what it says. It's got plenty of writing in there, but they're actually sleeves. But it's got a light bulb in there, and you can put different sayings in there. And I'm gonna, of course, make my own, like on air, and put it on the one window that's. I don't have a window in the game in the game room. I don't have a window in the Oasis, but I do have. There is a window next door because I just sectioned this part off from the actual full garage, and there is a window there, so I'll probably display it there and face it out the window, just so I can put on air. So if someone walks to my Oasis while I'm streaming and sees that lit up, they know that not to pound on the door, hopefully, and know that I'm on air and not to bother me at the moment, to send me a message or whatever. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. It takes a 25 watt light bulb, little mini light bulb. So yeah, it works good. So yeah, and that'll be it for the pickup slash basically a haul video. But I think I did pretty good here. I also actually got, I did forget one thing. I'm actually messing with it right now, is why I don't have it. I also got a RetroPie 3. And I got hooked up to the computer right now, modifying, putting an operating system and everything on it. So I'll be definitely enjoying this. $38, brand new. Can't really beat it. I got a 32 gigabyte memory card. So that concludes the pickups video. I hope I'm very thankful for anybody to come by and watch while I was streaming, and also anybody that's going to watch it later. Like I said, make sure you go check out Collector's Choice. Look him up on Facebook. This guy is really awesome. Matter of fact, I'll give you a real quick story how awesome this guy is. We found a figure. I saw a figure there. We couldn't figure out what it was. Well, here it ended up being Creech from the Spawn movie. And a buddy of mine's like, I really want that. He's like, I've been looking for that. So I sent the guy a message, and he's like, yeah, $6. He said, just come pick it up when you come down again to Maugansville. He said, no hurry. He said, just come down and pick it up. I'll keep it for you. So, really awesome guy. Really down to earth. Make sure you go check it out. Also, make sure you check out Transaran 38, Smokescreen 38, Prime John 1, Chris Tuff 1, Game Dungeon Productions, Dr. Jekyll, The Nerdy Effect, and Michael Jacoby. And until next time, I'll see you right back here in the Oasis. Thanks for watching, guys and gals.